This episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Perich, and you are listening to the Capes and the Lunatic Sidekicks podcast.
Hey, what about our Comic Capers podcast?
What about us?
Whoa, don't sound threatening. Anyway, welcome back to Comic Capers. I am Phil, and, well, both of those voices were...
Lilith, Hellfire,
I think you should know. Duh. So anyway, yes, we are back again, this time to talk some more 90s goodness. Thunderbolts, issues 1 through 8. From April through November 1997.
Oh, darn. I read the 2013 stuff. My fault. I'm kidding. Because that's even duller than this setter. No offense, Philip.
Anyway. What, you didn't enjoy this at all?
I actually picked this up when it was, out.
Me too.
And I was just kept thinking to myself, who is this for? Bring back my Avengers. Who the hell does Onslaught think he is? And I don't care about Graviton. These are the thought. This is the thought process.
Well, I was all proud of myself because this is probably one of the last secrets Marvel was able to keep until the book hit the stands. The identity of the Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
But I was all proud when they showed up in, was it Hulk 449? And Hulk seemed to recognize Meteorite. I was like, oh, I know who that is. I think I guessed Meteorite and Atlas.
And of course we get an obligatory Spider-Man,
Oh, yes,
appearance.
The 90s. Of course. And of course...
Them T-Balls got it handled! I'm like, no, stop. Shut up, Peter.
Well, and it's 97. It is 97, too, I think. Of course Marvel wants to put him in every book, but too, it's like, hey, look, Peter Parker's back. Peter Parker's back.
Hey, did you know Peter Parker was back?
Exactly. So yes.
But no, I kind of like their origin, but I think their origin is the most interesting thing about them. I think that they're a very dysfunctional team.
Well, yeah, look who they are.
And I guess that's the beauty for some people, but Avengers is kind of a dysfunctional team, and it's like, these better not be replacing the Avengers was what thought process in my head was. Like,
yeah, but
we're going to have problems, Marvel.
But just the origin of who they were, that's why they were so dysfunctional. They weren't used to looking out for anyone but themselves.
It's like, look, if I want a dysfunctional team, I'll go read X-Men. You know what? Every single team of Marvel is just super dysfunctional. Like, just the nature of it. I don't think that Marvel heroes work well together, period. And I think that's why a lot of the time they stay in these little bubbles. So when you have an Avengers where it's like Thor and Wolverine or whoever, and Spider-Man or whoever, it's just like, okay, that's cool for now, but what's the permanent roster going to be? I know you just did this to boost sales, so let's see that permanent roster kind of thing. You know what I mean? Yeah,
but I think Marvel goes for realism. It's like, name me anyone in fiction or in the real world. If you put 6 or more people in the room together, there's going to be friction between at least 2 of them. If you spend any...
I know, but every single person, it's just weird. Just they just don't seem like good heroes, at all. None of the teams do.
Yeah, well, this
one... It's how do you save the world? I don't believe you.
Well, this one, that's the point.
I know, that's the point of Thunderbolts, which is just I'm just Like I said, if I want a dysfunctional team, I'd rather go with the Avengers. No, thank you. But Songbird is my favorite, so, let's just get that out of the way.
Yeah, Songbird is great. Just issue 1 just basically spins out of Onslaught, and it's like, oh, the Avengers and the Fantastic Four are dead. And it's like, no, they might as well be.
Yeah, sure.
I know. You just won't see.
But also, I thought I was really gonna like this because they have Atlantean human hybrids, and I was just like, "Are we getting our?" We're like, okay, they were like, "Screw Namor, we're gonna get a real Aquaman in Marvel." But it really actually doesn't kind of serve a purpose, but whatever. Hashtag still bitter.
Wait, what Atlantean?
There's supposed to be Atlantean human hybrids in here.
Did you read the early...
No, it was.
You didn't read the early 2000s series, did you?
No, I'm reading 1987. That's what it was supposed to be.
Okay.
As I was doing my research.
Okay. I don't remember Atlantean hybrids. Where? But no, I just... No, I just love when, like, they're talking about Onslaught, and they're like, oh, the Avengers and the Fantastic Four are dead. They're just like, oh, who, you know, if Galactus shows up again, who's going to defend us? You know, those stinky muties or Spider-Man, that outlaw Spider-Man, please.
Yeah, Spider-Man's an outlaw. Only to Jonah Jameson. Sorry to break it to you guys.
Yeah, I know. If he has something to hide, why is he wearing a mask?
So people don't sue him.
Yeah. But, I mean, Busiek was writing this, and, like, man, he did a deep dive, because, like that first fight scene when first Citizen V shows up, but, like, the Rat Pack, like...
Yeah.
I mean, unless they made another thing I never read about, I mean, like, the only time I know they showed up was, like, Captain Marvel, what was it? Like 18 or it was like back in
there's a lot of Captain Marvel stuff going on in this too, so that's probably why, like, the thinly veiled, like, ties to that or whatever. So I think that's probably what
you read the wrong series, Lilith Hellfire.
Ah, damn it!
There's
really?
no Captain Marvel.
Sure?
Yes, they fight the Wrecking Crew at the end of issue 1. Did you read that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how do they connect to Captain Marvel then?
Doesn't it come on in, like, later issue 4 it comes up or something like that?
Not in this series, I don't believe.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're confused.
Maybe I'm getting the other one mixed up. But...
Yeah. But no, they fight the Rat Pack, who, like I said, I think their last appearance that I know of was like the late 60s. I was like, ooh. At this point, it was like 30-year-old appearance. I was like, oh. And that's when the Thunderbolts show up and the Rat Pack gets away.
As always.
Yeah.
Can't have them win the first time out.
Well, I like.
But these costumes are kind of weird, though.
Well, it's the 90s, too.
Nah, it's like weirder than the 90s, though. Just those interesting choices on Mark Bagley's decisions there.
Well, it's like, you know, I think they were trying to go over the top, like, look at us good guys.
And from a quote in this, in the first issue, you're joking, right?
And they're like held up, or made their headquarters in an abandoned pizzeria.
As you do, because, you know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles made pizzas super chic for kids.
Oh, and
that and Chuck E. Cheese, and yeah.
They wanted to look like they didn't have much, you know. But then the reporters, of course, followed them back, and they're like interviewing them. And Atlas, where do you get your size changing from? Pim particles?
God, does it always have to be about Pim?
But it's like, oh, no, you're not supposed to know anything about my origin.
I could sprinkle some Pim particles on it to make it bigger.
If only it was that simple for boys.
Oh!
Sorry.
It's called Viagra.
It's
called
on.
Viagra, love.
Oh, that just increases blood flow. That doesn't really do anything else. But moving on. I'm not Charlie Esther. I'm not here to give you a lecture on biology. I thought the rocket launcher scene was pretty cool. I like that.
Oh, yeah. Then they have to fight the Wrecking Crew.
Yeah.
Who takes out the arm of the Statue of Liberty. How dare you?
Can't do that today, can you?
Nope. Then they gas most of the Wrecking Crew and then they almost drown Atlas until he punches them.
Sound generated wings is all that I have to say. I think that was the most ridiculous thing in this issue. It's just like, okay, I'm not sure that's how that works, but I'll let it go.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
The Spear of Solid Sound as a shield was really cool, though. I thought that was really cool. Because that actually makes more sense to me.
Oh,
anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, like you said, at the end, it's like, oh, the reporters are asking Spider-Man, what do you think of the Thunderbolts and the new Warriors? They're like, hey, we're still around. Oh, did you see?
We're getting rebooted eventually. Don't worry.
Oh no! Did you see? It's coming soon. There is a new Warriors book coming back.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It all comes back around eventually. Well, don't they have that TV show or whatever, supposedly?
Yeah, yeah.
Or did that get canceled? I don't know anymore.
I haven't heard, I heard the announcement and then I haven't heard anything since, so.
This is like, well, they made room for it because Cloak and Dagger got canceled, so they got a little extra change to spare, so.
But they did have that big shake.
Hashtag sorry, Charlie.
Well, Marvel did have that big shake up in TV though, so I don't know.
Yeah, it might not have been part of Feige's plan.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. then we see the Thunderbolts at the end of issue 1, and Citizen V without his mask. He looks all Deadpool-y.
Well, it is 1997.
Yes. He's like, maybe you'd rather see me in this older mask. The mask of Baron Zemo, leader of the Masters of Evil.
Dun dun dun! I know, now that's like I said, I like the origin. I think it's cool.
I mean, like I said, it's probably one of the last secrets Marvel was able to keep before the internet started blowing everything up. It's like, what? Who will stop them? There's no Avengers and Fantastic Four left. They're in the dimension of bad feet.
So true.
Or Captain America had like a bigger chest than the women there.
Pecs, man. Chicks and gay guys apparently really love pecs, according to illustrators, I guess.
90s pecs. So see, it's not just the women in the 90s who had large chests.
He kind of does have a boob window almost, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's one yeah, drawn by what's his face? Yeah, by Liefeld. Yeah. And then Thunderbolts 2. Our former Masters of Evil have to face, they kind of do a quick flashback in the beginning showing Zemo having the idea for the Thunderbolts, but they have to fight the Mad Thinker, who goes after Franklin Richards. Charlie Franklin Richards.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because basically the Mad Thinker's like, well, the kid was around most of his father's experiments. I could probably, tap his memories. All these guys like Mad Thinker and Doom, they're like, oh, I'm so much smarter than Reed Richards, but then they're all like, show me your secrets.
Well, just in case you have a better idea, you steal from the best and make it your own. That's how you do.
Okay, Edison.
Basically. Poor Tesla.
So there's a ceremony for the Fantastic Four in the park. That's when the Thinker sends his androids to kidnap Franklin. But of course, the battle spills up into Four Freedoms Plaza.
Call me Abe? Okay.
7 years ago.
That was, exactly.
The Beetle.
That was, I like that. I like the fight sequences in this arc, though. They're pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. Techno makes himself like a...
They're not like splash pages or anything flashy, but...
No, but
they get the job done.
Yeah, Bagley knows his fight scenes. Techno makes a visor that shoots out a beam. Franklin's like, Cyclops? You don't need no stinking X-Men, youngster.
Exactly. Especially not Cyclops.
No. And then it looks like the Mad
If Scott Summers could just stay dead as long as Jean Grey, I would be, super happy. Just saying.
Maybe he is dead. Maybe that's a clone running around.
They're all clones at this point. It's fine.
Oh, my lord.
They've always been clones. That's my headcanon. It's fine.
I just saw an article. It said, Hickman says you don't have to buy every issue of every X-Men series right now. I'm thinking, oh, thank you.
And Marvel's like, you're fired. Get out of here. Don't you ever say that again.
I'm like anyone could. What if you want to buy anything else?
Well, yeah, exactly. If that's your particular jam. Go for it.
That's what I'm thinking. When you make 100, Spider-Man titles or X-Men titles, it's almost like you're robbing other books of readers.
Development, chances to come to fruition. Yeah.
But
Which is why whenever there's a female-led title by Marvel, I try to support it. I really, unless it's Captain Marvel. Even Captain Marvel, I try to support. But the Danvers Corps got that handled. It's all good.
But probably the best right now are Black Cat and Amazing Mary Jane.
Yeah.
From Marvel.
Yeah, so glad that that's an ongoing, by the way. So
yes. Glad. We get Citizen V. Well, Zemo fighting the Mad Thinker. Well, his android. I swear, this guy's always in prison. It's always an android with him. He's worse than Doom. I'm trying to remember. I don't know if
They're probably cousins secretly somewhere.
I don't know if I've ever read an appearance of the Mad Thinker where it hasn't been an android. So
I'm sure there's at least one issue. You just don't remember.
I know, but
or maybe that's the running gag. There are a lot of subtle running gags.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But then he decapitates the android. See, look how fun this book is. Even Zemo's cracking jokes. He's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, it seems our foe has lost his head."
Yeah.
And of course, the mayor and his people were there. They're like, you guys need a place you people need a headquarters? Well, I think you guys could take 4 Freedoms Plaza.
I love how they're talking about how all the heroes they have left. They're like, Daredevil, the New Warriors, Spider-Man, not exactly, on call, as it were. And then somebody asked for a pager, and I'm like, oh god, this is really old. This is really old.
97. I think I might have had a pager in 97. So they're going to move into 4 Freedoms Plaza because issue 3. The Thunderbolts versus the Masters of Evil. What? They gotta put that Thunderbolt on top of the building.
I'm just like, is Thor gonna sue you, or what's going on here?
Yes. Well, Thor. Well, supposedly they think Thor's dead too. So.
True.
Oh. And then Mach 1. Yeah, not the shaver. Mach 1, he catches a burglar. He's like, look! He's like, I turned the guy into the cops and I got away with his $7,000 in cash and jewelry that he was stealing. Then I love Zemo's like, we're trying to pull off the greatest con in human history and you jeopardize it for $7,000.
Idiot. Ren and Stimpy's time. You idiot. Let me backhand you.
And he's like, look at all the 4 Freedoms Plaza and everything in it. They just gave it to us. And then, yes, Atlas is trying to hook up with the chick from the mayor's office. Dallas.
Yeah, tech now. Ugh, God.
Well, they needed tech. Yeah, but then they Then they get the alert that Black Widow's fighting the new Masters of Evil. What?
Huh?
So, of course, Zemo's not happy with that. But they show up to help the Black Widow, who doesn't want help.
Better tell Citizen V.
Yes. But the Masters of Evil...
Claw, Tiger Shark, Man Killer. It's wow.
A new Crimson Cowl.
I know. I was just like, did we need that?
It's a mystery. And it's a woman this time. So then they destroy this warehouse the Masters had, I guess. Were they guarding it? Or they were... Because I guess it's a mob warehouse, so it's full of guns and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
I'm glad the Black Widow artwork has improved over the years. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I like her with longer hair better than with shorter hair. And then, after that, we get I guess this is where you fit in your Spider-Man team-up number 7, where Spider-Man teamed up with the Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Which, okay, and your Spider Sense wasn't going off every single second? Okay.
They're just that good, homie.
I know, but it's like,
it's not a lie if you believe it. George Costanza says so.
I'm standing here talking to a Nazi. My spider sense shouldn't be going off. Okay, I'm standing here next to murderers. Spider sense not going off.
It's not like he's got woman's intuition. That's not what spider sense is.
Yeah, but you don't think you get a slight tingle like, hey, this could be a threat? You know, the bomb's not exploding, but you're standing next to a bomb.
It's a dud. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, how dare you. But then they track the Masters of Evil to some castle. What is it, like upstate or something?
Yeah.
They're working for the mob or something. Yeah, so the flying tiger. What does he do? Well, he looks like a tiger and he flies.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about as convenient. Well, at least he can fly. I was going to say, that's about as convenient as Bronze Tiger, but...
Yeah, but it seems more gimmicky. Oh, and would it be the 90s if someone didn't knock Techno into the armory and his tech pack just, like, grabbed all the guns?
They sigh.
And, of course, Zemo has to, like, get in the Crimson Cow's face. You know, basically, like, the old masters were no one's... You know, they didn't work for anyone. They were masters, not slaves. Okay, thank you, Captain Nazi.
Yeah. Some of this lingo just wouldn't fly. It's really, really aggressive. Like, come on, girlie, come closer. I'll crack your shell like a lobster. Okay.
But again, they're villains, Lilith. What they think a hero would say.
Yikes.
So, and then they see the Black Widow standing there, eyeing them up, all ominous. Then they go home, and their security system has captured a half-naked teenage girl.
As you do.
Mm-hmm. Jolt. So.
I think the best thing about issue 3 is Stan's soapbox. I think that was my favorite thing. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of hilarious.
Oh Lord! I didn't see this ad in the back before for Savage Sword of Conan, the Barbarian.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like everything that's old is new again.
3-issue full color limited series. Even though the ads in black.
Ooh, fancy!
Even though the ads in black and white.
Save money, baby. Save that money.
You want to see it? You want to see the color? You got to buy the book.
Darn tootin'.
So yes, issue 4 opens up with Jolt. You know, first superhero to name herself after Cola. So yes, we see
tie-in marketing, subtle tie-in marketing.
Yes, all her friends were killed or kidnapped during Onslaught, and then she was experimented on, where she got these electrical powers. Thunderbolts like, we'll help you. And Citizen V's saying to Meteorite, Moonstone, think this is a good idea? And she's like, you don't want to make her suspicious, do you, Baron?
Yeah, they want that respectability she's gonna give them, so,
Yep. So they track down where she was hidden, where she was taken hostage in, Dr. Doom has a castle upstate also?
He's got everything, everywhere, at all times, Philip. The man's rich. Filthy rich. That's what they do.
These rich people in multiple homes in different countries.
He probably writes it off on his taxes as an embassy or something. Who knows?
Yes. All right, and the biggest mistake they make is Citizen V's like, Techno, there's nothing in this for us, in a battle, far from public eyes. So Techno makes a camera to record everything.
Never record your crimes. That's like criminal activity. Well, kids don't know about that these days, obviously.
No, it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. There was just on the news here locally. There was Yeah, some teenage girls were babysitting a 2-year-old and they recorded themselves giving the 2-year-old a vape. Yeah. Criminal geniuses.
Real classy, real smart, never change.
Criminal geniuses, yeah. Hey, at least they're stupid enough you can catch them, yeah. So, yeah, so...
Oh, also the ad for Amazing Spider-Man number 425 in this one.
Oh, yes, Electro.
Guest starring X-Man, your favorite.
We covered that, I believe, didn't we? During Electro
I
month?
know, we did. Trust me.
You're like, I'll never forget. So yeah, the Thunderbolts have to fight all these mutants and, well, not mutants, but these genetically engineered creatures, because who's in Castle Doom? Not Doom. He's in the land of bad feet. No, it's Arnim Zola. You may recognize him.
These names are so ridiculous. I can't.
You may recognize him from the giant HD TV in his chest. That's the one thing I miss in the movies. I'm like, oh man, we didn't get Zola with the giant TV.
That's too ridiculous for 2020, Philip. It's not going to happen.
I know. But yeah, the whole world's watching the fight on TV, and the whole thing with Jolt, and oh my god, he's transformed my friends. And Techno trying to... Oh, see? Here's the mistake. Because the whole world's watching, remember? Because Techno yells out, but we can stop them. Songbird. Moonstone. He yells out, he calls her Moonstone.
Yowza.
There's your mistake. See? No cameras. No one would ever caught that mistake. Because I think that comes back in issue 10, just coincidentally when the heroes return. But yeah, the friend
finally put somebody in jail though, so that's nice.
Yes, and they, get the heart, the sad tale of Jolt and all her friends dying and stuff.
Was it sad though?
Well, most people are sad when people die of Love Hellfire. I mean, they were children.
Okay.
Think of the children.
Caring for another human being that isn't myself?
Yuck. I mean, one less Crash Goblin, it's fine.
What?
It's fine. A few less Crash Goblins is fine. It's fine.
That's at Lilith Hellfire.
Yeah, you can add me. I don't care.
Gobble, gobble.
They're fictional children. Leave me alone. Stephen King kills children in his books all the time. You're not up in arms about that.
Who said I'm not? So issue 5, it had to happen, Lilith. Atlas versus the Growing Man.
I know.
Didn't you date him in college, the Growing Man?
No, more like Shrinking Man. But,
Ooh!
we won't put names to faces or anything.
Oh. Like Lilith cares about their faces.
Oh, you got me, Philip.
Well, maybe for a couple minutes at a time. Anyway.
Ironically, this title's called Big Trouble.
Hey, look, Now Magazine. Oh, Jameson's still publishing that. Oh, yeah, the cover says Big Trouble.
They've got some, yeah.
The cover says Big Trouble, but the inside it says...
They're in their off clothes.
Yes.
Their off-time clothes or whatever. Out of costume, out of the town, and in a whole lot of trouble.
Oh my...
or whatever that blurb was from the last issue.
Growing pains.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah. Ugh. No, my Lord, Techno.
This cover is at least super interesting. I think this is probably going to be my favorite cover.
Oh, yeah. Atlas and the Growing Man going through a building, yeah. Oh, yes, because Strucker releases the Growing Man.
Yeah.
But to make an example of the Thunderbolts.
My God, I'm just so sick of Hydra. Like, I'm burnt out on Hydra.
I know. It's like, I mean, I know they need a big conspiracy for the movies, but I'm like, man, Hydra was never that big until the movies. They show up and they were basically cannon fodder. when you went in something, something easy that, they're basically the Shocker without superpowers.
Yeah. Lots of redheads, though, so, it'll do. It'll do.
I know. Songbird looking all redheaded rogue. So yeah, they all go their separate ways. Well, Songbird and Mach 1 go, I don't know.
They're going as like little... Wait, no, I love how they're going through like down memory lane. He's like, Daredevil clobbered me over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, it's starting to sound like you never won any fights. I think that's my favorite panel, to be honest.
And of course, Moonstone trying to manipulate Joel. Then Atlas has his date with the chick from the mayor's office. Oh, again, I mean, look, Jolt, Dallas from the mayor's office. This is a 90s book, man. You're seeing lots of belly buttons.
Oh, yeah. Crop, much like now, crop tops were totally in. And also pierced navels, too. That was like the jam.
Free the belly button.
Oh, and they did.
Yes. That's when Hydra releases the Growing Man. It still sounds dirty. But yeah, Moonstone Meteorite tries to clock it, and Jolt's like, wait a minute, I'm a big fan of the Avengers. I know about all their enemies. Don't hit it. It only makes it bigger. Crazy.
Somebody had fun with this issue.
Yes. So yes, so up on the building where Mach 1's recounting all his defeats, yeah. Tim and Songbird see the battle, so it's a stimuloid?
I don't think that's a thing, but okay.
What is this? Little Hellfire fan fiction?
Even I wouldn't write something like that.
And Fixer's playing his poker game.
Poker, the game of for evil henchmen to pass the time as they inefficiently guard the warehouse.
Poker? I don't even know her.
Not big enough. It's a panel. Don't judge me. I need it bigger. You hear me? Bigger.
There's my draw. Shut my mouth so I got a clean draw. Bigger, you hear me? Bigger. Oh yes, because they're trying to figure out how to defeat the Growing Man. So it's like, make it bigger. So they can get in there, and Atlas is like, I can't grow any bigger. I
can't just get mad. It don't work that way.
I know. It's like, you did it in issue 1. Well, yeah, but I got mad, so yeah. Moonstone's like, you better get mad.
It's like, you should be like the Hulk. You should be angry all the time. That's all.
Well, she's like...
Fixes that, doesn't it?
Moonstone's like, oh yeah? Well, if you don't, we're going to, quote-unquote, discover that you're a villain in our midst, and you're going to go to jail and lose your little girlfriend. So, mention the girlfriend. It gets bigger. So, they're clobbering it. Techno's inside, does his thing. They defeat it, but not before it sends out a signal, which comes back to bite him in the butt in issue 13, I think. And Citizen V's all mad. He's like, we could have used information from the mayor's office.
Also, they mentioned Liechtenstein in this one. I'm just like, they just couldn't help themselves, could they?
No. And then, yeah, the last page is just Citizen V calls Strucker, and he's like, stay out of our way, you know. And Strucker's like, hey, that guy seems familiar. I don't know why. He gave me the C. Kale before he hung up. Oh, my lord. Issue 6. Shield's taking an interest. Well, they're like, where's Baron Zemo? Oh, lord. It is the 90s. It's GW Bridge. Hey, it's Norman Osborn's favorite S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, GW Bridge. Get it?
Oh! Too soon, Philip. Too soon.
Yeah, it's only been, 40-some years? Yeah. Then we see Techno studying Atlas, and it's like, well, he used to be ionic and use PIM particles, but
I'm just saying there's a lot of close-ups of faces in this issue, and I'm not sure how this thematically ties in. Like, it's just there.
yes.
It's just a thing that is happening.
And remember, we mentioned PIM particles in issue 1, so it seems the PIM particles have been flushed from...
Chekhov's particle has been exploited. Yes.
Now it's all ionic, like Wonder Man. But yes, the PIM particles have been flushed from his system. And then they're getting fan mail.
They're getting soft. He don't like it.
No. Citizen V's like, uh-oh, they're enjoying being heroes too much. Oh, that would have been a good what if. What if they just kept going as heroes?
Yeah.
And Jolt's moving in. So like a Bruce Wayne and a young Dick Grayson, I mean, the city just lets them take this kid? Okay. And yeah, Citizen V's like, yeah, the troops are getting soft. It's all your fault, Moonstone. Oh, good lord. That's right, this issue starts, some shadowy figures attack the ship. They're gonna strike at Madison Square Garden and LaGuardia Airport, so Citizen V comes up with 2 teams and separates everybody. Like Atlas and Mach 1 and Songbird on different team, Moonstone and Jolt on different teams. So the first team of Atlas, Citizen V, and Jolt go to Madison Square Garden, where they encounter the first couple elements of the elements of doom.
Unstable elements. Unstable elements.
Old Avengers villains. I mean, yes. So, about to get a science lesson, kids. Phosphorus, scandium, barium, cobalt, and hafnium. Only 50%.
The elements of doom! Doom!
You know, hafnium.
But I agree, that's not important at all.
Yes. Hafnium, only 50% as good as the other ones. So yes, they're battling them. Oh yeah, Songbird was with them. But the other ones are attacking planes in the air above LaGuardia. So we get Mach 1.
I feel like every time there's a fight in trouble, it's always Oceanic. Is like Oceanic just is that the only airline in all of Marvel's universe?
Well, they have a track record. But yes, and Jolt's explaining to Citizen V that the elements of doom were created in some Russian nuclear experiment. Of course it's the Russians. Of course it's nuclear.
Of course they're, super soldiers, of course.
Chernobyl. Putin? No, it wasn't Putin yet, I don't think.
I think it's always been Putin. Putin's probably like a vampire like Keanu Reeves. It's fine. It's fine.
I don't know, but the elements of doom were probably created a decade even before this, so. Gorbachev!
Yeah, there you go.
And then some of them are poisonous gas, and they threaten hostages. Oh look, Mach 1 using his onboard computer to land that plane.
A motherboard? Boom tube? A what now?
Oh, but all the Thunderbolts get back together and Techno shows Songbird how to make giant fans out of her energy.
'Cause that's useful.
Well, they blow the poisonous gas away.
It's just like, oh, you wanted Superman super breath. Okay, that's cool.
So at the end, they're talking to Dallas at the mayor's office, and of course, Citizen V's like, yeah, we beat him this time, but we need that. We need information to the government's computers, and everything the Fantastic Four had. Diplomatic. And Citizen V says, we're not doing anything until we get that information, and hangs up. Because he's petty.
Hashtag petty.
Hey, I resemble that. Oh, issue 7. It's co-plotters Kurt Busiek and Roger Stern.
Somebody got a promotion.
Oh, yeah, and they changed pencilers with this issue. It's guest penciler Jeff Johnson, who I believe we were talking about in Wonder Man number 9 that we just covered on the Quantum Zone.
Oh, man, why didn't you tell me it was Wonder Man?
Well,
I could make my jokes.
It was in the Middle Galactic Storm. I didn't know if you wanted in or not. You know.
What about our Quasar podcast, The Quantum Zone?
What about our Quasar podcast?
I could sprinkle some pin particles on it. Maybe like 4 inches? I don't know, maybe like 4 inches?
5 inches, maybe?
You boys have way too much fun. It should be illegal.
And I'm visiting nursing homes with
I'm
bad
telling Master
intentions.
Doom.
He's like, I don't care how much fun you have, just keep selling those books. So yes, so issue 7 opens with the Thunderbolts going against Citizen V's orders, and they're out looking for the elements of doom.
They suck. They're not good at their job at all.
Well, he's secretly
Either one of them.
He's secretly following them, and then they find the elements of doom subtle headquarters, I guess, in Central Park, the big Crystal Palace. Fortress of Solitude, you say?
Yeah. Thank goodness, Atlas has that instinctive thing to shrink down. Just like, okay, that's what you want to call it.
And so the Thunderbolts all get captured while Citizen V watches on. And then we get another flashback that, well, the scientist who created the elements is telling the Thunderbolts about their battle with the Avengers from Avengers 188.
In case you want to pick that up.
Yes. And so then Citizen V's back in Fort Freedom's Plaza, again on the view screen with Dallas. I need that information. My team has been captured.
Where's the teamwork, people? Where's the support?
So, yes, thanks to Songbird, the Thunderbolts are attempting an escape from the elements of doom until one of them gets his hands on Techno and snaps his neck. Oops.
Hey, nobody can know his secret. Oh, my favorite panel is, come on, baby. All you need is some fresh air, right? You're fine.
Come on, baby. But yeah, I don't know why they did like 3 issues for the elements of doom. Battle the Masters of Evil.
Nobody wanted that.
But I'm just like, all the other villains, I mean, all the big name villains in it so far, they've given it like 1 issue. And then the Elements of Doom, you get 3 issues too.
Hey man, he wanted a plan and they were like, alright, this is all you get. You're not getting your own Elements of Doom book, bro. You do it in this book!
Maybe if you drag it out, then you could start page 8, first page, Spider-Man. Because we see the remaining heroes trying to fight the Elements of Doom, like Spider-Man, Power Man, and Iron Fist, who have a Heroes for Hire book coming up.
How convenient!
In the year 1997. Daredevil, the New Warriors. Ooh, with Darkhawk.
Well, how many times? You know what? Anytime you hear New Warriors or read New Warriors, take a drink in this book.
Pusac must like New Warriors. Oh yeah, and then we get the surviving Avengers, Swordsman, and Magdalene. Okay. And oh yeah, and Dallas and Citizen V are talking to GW Bridge. I need that info. Which he eventually gets, even though GW doesn't trust Citizen V.
Good for him. Means he's got some damn sense.
He still gives him the information he wants, though.
What are you gonna do?
So,
can't win all your battles.
That's true. And Techno's dead, and the others have been captured, except for Songbird, who's trying to get away. Takes down one of the elements with her sound. Uh-oh. But Techno's tech pack comes for his dead body. Oh, look, the most stuck up of the elements, Europium. You will prepare the machines, creator, the machines that will transform ordinary humans into element beings. Yeah, they want to change the whole human race into elements.
Silence, female! Your juvenile prattle annoys me. Like, wow!
Villain's got a villain.
Wow!
Villain's got a villain.
That hurts so bad.
And then we see Techno come back in his machine form. So they free the others.
Why did they throw Darkhawk in here? I'm just like, we could have done without
I'm
that.
trying to remember. Was he on the New Warriors at that point, maybe?
I think so, but it's just like, we don't need all y'all.
They threw Darkhawk on every team, it seems, in the 90s. They tried it, man. New Warriors, I think for like at least a couple issues, he was on the West Coast Avengers, which he lives in New York, so that doesn't make sense, but...
That new White Tiger one, or whatever. I was just like,
yeah.
okay, that's fine.
She was-
Evolved Tiger, or whatever it was.
Yeah, she was in
Right?
she was in that Heroes for Hire book too, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, that doesn't seem like a good fit for Luke and Daniel, but sure, whatever. Just move right along.
So yes, that the Thunderbolts take down the elements, and which helps the battle outside. So the Thunderbolts break free. Oh man, what are these elements or Daxamites? They take them down with lead.
Hashtag too soon.
So yes, the Thunderbolts prevail, and that's when Citizen V shows up. It says, "Oh, I'm glad we had that information I could give you." Wink, wink. See, look. Shouldn't the spider sense have been going?
Amnesty?
Shouldn't the spider sense been going off when Spider-Man's shaking hands with Citizen V? And Daredevil's right there. Those senses aren't telling him anything. Nothing on any of them.
They've been drinking. Leave them alone.
I was gonna say maybe Mach 1's armor like blocks his vitals or his voice or whatever. Because I'm just like, he even said Daredevil, smacked the Beetle around. So shouldn't he recognize?
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Convenient plot point is convenient, Philip. It's okay.
Just all the heroes talk. Oh, this is so funny because it's just like, I guess they just to know where to put people. They got the two black guys talking in the corner. They got the two airhead blondes talking. Iron Fist and Moonstone.
At Philip at Nightwing PvP, please.
I'm sorry. Moonstone's not an airhead. I'm sorry. So yes, at the end, back at Fort Freedom's Plaza, Citizen V says he's angry, but he's like, well, we scored at least we scored a public victory, and we got the files we wanted. And he's like, Techno, you made the greatest sacrifice. I don't care, just the body.
Whatever happened to Jolt, by the way?
Well, she was on Counter Earth for a while, hanging with that Bucky and some of those teen heroes. I'm trying to remember. Did she die eventually? I know she was around.
I feel like there was another. Did she have a daughter or something? Or
maybe. Here, let me refresh myself.
Maybe an alternate something or other. I feel like there was another story.
Jolt.
Young Allies, maybe.
Oh yes, this was the first appearance of Jolt in Thunderbolts #1. After being stranded on Counter-Earth with most of the Thunderbolts, she chose to stay behind to help the devastated planet as one of the Young Allies. However, Jolt made a brief return to Earth in order to help both the Thunderbolts and Avengers stop the out-of-control Moonstone. And then when Atlas was fighting Baron Zemo, third incarnation of the Masters of Evil, Jolt showed up to help Atlas fight the Masters of Evil. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about a death, so she must still be out there somewhere.
Huh.
And I think
that would be a good character for to put in a Disney Plus.
And I think she was part of that Avengers.
They need more young characters, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
That's all that I was thinking about.
And I mean, she was on that Avengers team in next.
Yeah.
You know, the Spider-Girl future. Come on, people, get some 90s, get the 90s kids in here. All right, Lil.
Yeah, definitely.
So that wasn't as bad as you thought, was it?
I mean, like I said, I remembered it vaguely, and I just remember my reaction like, who is this for? This is definitely not for me.
All right, you know what? I will make it up to you. Next 2 episodes of Comic Capers, we'll talk some Jon Stewart Green Lantern. How about that?
Sounds good. And I'll just picture Idris Elba the whole time we're talking. It'll be fine.
Like you don't every episode
It'll
anyway.
Be fine.
What? Idris Elba? He's not a ginger.
I know, but he's Idris Elba. He's not a ginger. Although, after seeing Cats, I think it kind of ruined the fantasy a little bit.
Oh, is he in that?
Yeah. I would rather watch him in Hobbs and Shaw, and I hate Hobbs and Shaw. Like, it did not need to be a spinoff. The Rock should be ashamed of himself
Why?
for breaking up the Fast and Furious family.
Why? He's Black Superman.
Well,
Little flaky.
tell that to Shaq. Tell that to Shaq. Shaq had dibs first, a long time ago.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Black Superman. I'll have to test that out for myself.
No. I know where he's been. That's just a fantasy. Sorry, K. Michelle.
At Lilith Hellfire.
Oh, I read the blogs. I know what's up. It's fine having a sausage fest. It is.
All right. Are we done?
On that note, I would give this a B-. I really like the artwork. The dialogue was purposefully bad. I get it. But I did like the artwork. Like I said, I enjoyed that. Like, not everything had to be a splash page. I really like the sequencing of the fight scenes and stuff. I really could use a little more Zemo, like actual Zemo. Like, I enjoy Zemo, so it was just kind of like, oh, such a wasted opportunity. Because when he villain monologues.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just like, we didn't really get that. So I was just like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably give it a straight B, but yeah, that would have been good if like he would have been like forced to do some like Captain America like dialogues, just be like, okay, greetings, citizens. Yeah. Oh, just like Homelander and the boys, just like, hey, everybody.
Yes, exactly.
He even has that flag cape, it's just it's got that flag motif going. It's just,
that's what we should cover before season 2 of The Boys comes out eventually.
What, The Boys?
Yeah.
Oh, the comics. Yeah, the comics.
I was going to say, yeah, the Full Spirit had already covered all that, so.
Yes,
I got you.
All right, so should we get out of here?
Yes, let's do that.
All right, so yes, next time on Comic Capers, we're going to be covering some early Jon Stewart Green Lantern from, what is that, one issue? I think the first one is 182, 183, and 185, because like 184 was like a reprint or something. So yes, early 80s, pre-crisis Jon Stewart. So send us your thoughts on any of that. Next 2 episodes, Comic Capers. So send that to capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and all the Capes and Lunatics shows. Find it all in one place. Linktree, that's linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. And remember to support the sponsors, Tweaked Audio, Hunt to Killer, Pod Life the Book, now in digital and paperback. That's right.
Where's my hardcover, Master Doom?
Oh, maybe going to buy some.
I don't like softcover books.
Yeah.
I understand they're expensive. I get it.
Come on, Doom. Lilith likes them hard. So, yes, and check the show notes for the Amazon, the Southgate Media Group, the Amazon, for when you do your shopping. It doesn't affect you, but it sends a few cents to the aforementioned Master Doom to bring you such fine products as Comic Capers.
And Quantum Zone.
I was going to say, and the aforementioned Quantum Zone.
What about our Quasar podcast, The Quantum Zone?
We were talking about it.
What about our Quasar podcast?
Sparkly quantum tentacles?
Tentacles of Hellfire. All right, so yes, Lilith Hellfire. Where can gingers and famous celebrity men get a hold of you?
If you guys want to hang out with me on the interwebs, you can do so over on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire and on the gram at Lilith Hellfire 69. I am thinking about doing a TikTok. I don't know, maybe. But if I do it, I'll let you guys know.
I really don't know much about TikTok, but this is intriguing.
I was like, I can't get Snapchat down, but I think I can conquer TikTok. I think I can do that. So be gentle with the package. Duh. Hello, Megan.
All right.
Hello, Megan.
Hello, Megan. All right, so yes.
So predictable, Philip.
Really? You say you like that. Anyway, so yes. Thank you for joining us for Thunderbolts, even though Lilith didn't enjoy it. Join us next time for more Green Lantern.
It could be worse. We could be talking about hell. It's fine.
Comic Capers. Join us for Comic Capers as we celebrate Black History Month. Justice, like lightning. Justice, lightning. Lilith don't care.